Hi Leo, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Leo Sun Moon Rising. Welcome to my cross watcher. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Leo. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything that you need to access is down below in the description box, which would be my website link, my Instagram handle, everything like that is down below. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here and supported the channel. Let's dive into your message. Okay, so we've got someone pulling a silent treatment. I am going to say it like that with the reverse, that it's like the negative side of this card. So this right side up would just be time of silence, deep introspection, getting in touch with yourself, pulling back your energy. On this side, it's a manipulation tactic, which is what a silent treatment is. It actually is meant to kind of take someone's power away from them, and there's a person in the environment that could be doing that. And this doesn't have to be complete malice or like ill intent. It could be learned behavior, someone not like completely knowing how to communicate in a very healthy or effective way. And then we have the square there, which can be a person that feels kind of boxed into a situation, or feels like that could be something that's going on energetically in some interesting ways. Like, it doesn't always have to feel restrictive, although that does kind of feel like is that there's limitations that you have right now, or there's like only so much where you can go. Here's the Ace of Cups, which could be someone in your environment that's very emotionally nourishing, or some of you guys could be doing a lot of self-care at this time. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. We also have the Strength card, which is your card, and then holy crap, we also have your opposite sign of Aquarius. This is going to be a very interesting reading. All right, so recently, in the recent past, this was not too long ago, you could have felt like there was a person that was very, this could have been new love that generated, or there was a person that was like expressing emotions toward you. Could have been a lot of empathy and compassion, but there's like a weird shift in this dynamic with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Because it's almost like weird, like feeling like there's a negative cycle, or someone could be going through a healing process or going through a negative cycle. Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. Knight of Swords is in the reverse. King of Swords. King of Swords is in the upright. That's an interesting. So there's a conversation here, and we're going to get into that. There's the Six of Wands, which is technically your card. So that could be, oh wow, I cannot believe, okay. Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. All right, let's get into this. There was an inaccurate truth that happened, because here's this communication. This was what all this was based around. So, okay. How very interesting. You could be dealing with an Aquarian type person. This could be someone who's very unique. Like, they're kind of even weird or eccentric, or this person might even just be kind of like, sometimes it can be someone famous, or it can be someone who's just very inspirational, or you look up to this person, but it is also your opposite energy. So this can definitely embody you. There might not be too much of a separation, to be completely honest. You two are in this like, it's like an elevated energy, both of you and this person. And there could be something here about developing strength. And how very fascinating, because there was this recent conjunction, which was Uranus and the sun, and you represent the sun, and Uranus is that Aquarius energy. So this actually can be talking about this conjunction where you and someone else that's like your opposite sign, you guys are actually in a similar process, believe it or not. You could feel like right now like, part of the perception is that you're kind of seeing that there could feel like there's restrictions and things that you want to grow, or there's only so much you can do, or there could feel like a blockage or a limitation in like how you grow something, or maybe this isn't even about making money or something about that. There could feel like obstacles that are coming in, but it was based off of this interaction. So there was a really intense conversation that happened here, two people, and there was no emotional thing here. Okay, and this is what happened. Like, so there was a person here that may have decided to stand up to a situation with the Knight of Swords reversed. So you see how it's like this. This is a person that could have felt like they were A, standing up to a bully, or B, just finally asserting a boundary that was needed, to some person that has maybe explosions, or this person could have a really strong temper. There's like a side of them that comes out that's very different, then you're aware of that about this person. But there's a person here that could be very intelligent about the situation, because King of Swords is a person who's very knowledgeable or has a level of expertise either in education. So this person can either have a degree or they're just very experienced. But that was kind of the whole thing. This person's in the upright, so it kind of feels like to me how very interesting. There's a person here that sees someone for who they really are, and this Knight of Swords reverse is a person that they tell things false, or they start smear campaigns, and that could be going on somewhere in the environment. And this person might struggle with communications, and you might get influenced depending on how you get pulled into this situation. Like negative. Oh, this is very interesting. So you know how when someone says something negative to you about someone else, it's about 99.9% of the time indicative that that person would actually go and do that behind your back, because that's just how people are. Like, if they're willing to do it about someone else, then they'll be willing to say negative things about you behind your back. And that's something to keep in mind with someone, like paying attention to the words, which can be very tricky for you to deal with, because sometimes when you're dealing with a truth teller or someone that calls out situations that are unjust or whatever negative aspect it is, you could like, it's very fascinating that the Six of Wands is coming out internally, which is kind of like that you want to you could want to feel elevated over someone by some negative things that were said, or whatever this negative conversation was that took place. But there's been inaccurate information or something along those lines, because the Knight of Swords reverse is like, either it's a combination of things. It's either you haven't been told everything, or like it can be a person that only highlights the negative qualities of someone else, but they don't take accountability for their part or their contribution to what happened in the very first place. That's been kind of a generalized energy, and there can be a lot of karma tied to that, but you might have a lot more in common with someone that maybe you already know, because there's like a strong connection coming in. The Star and the Strength card, almost like, because the Star is like a very rebellious person, which could mean that there's someone coming in that they're staying very true to themselves and their spirit, which means that they might not want to comply with how things are being done. Like, it's something along those lines, like, I want to break free. I want to, because that box, that square energy could be a lot more influential than expected. And there's just something significant here about this Ace of Cups, because you could feel like there's a person here that's very loving, very, they want to give emotionally. You could feel like this person's kind of slow moving on something, or that there's a blockage in things growing for them. Here's what I've learned in general, is that when negative things have been said about me, I think in the past I was much more concerned about like correcting the perceptions and telling my side of the story. But I think as I've gotten older, I've decided to just let people have their opinions and to be at peace with it. And I really do deliberate, like if people don't come toward me and ask, hey, is this accurate? Is this what happened? Or to try to gain more clarity. If people aren't willing to look into other sides of situations, I typically won't really go in and try to influence it in any way. Like, I'll just leave it as is, because there can be a lot of other factors involved in that I can make things a little bit more challenging to people to try to, you know, pull people into alliances and all those things like that. And I just have found that it's much simpler and less less stressful to just be at peace with people having a negative perception, and just to be okay with it, and to, like, what people think of you is none of your business. And so that's something that I've always learned. But anyway, let me dive into the extended. I'll see whatever else wants to come out about this. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Leo, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.